Hello agents, I'm Rob Warner with Big Valley Mortgage, and today's mortgage message is going to be about two things. The first one is really good news, and that's Fannie Mae is going back to their 3% down or 97% loan to value mortgage. This will be effective on December 13th of this year. The only big change is that they have to have one of the borrowers has to be a first-time home buyer this time. So that's the only change. Everything else just straight across the board, just 3% down payment. We can use single premium mortgage insurance, buy it out, or just the monthly mortgage insurance. But this is great news, especially since FHA, the mortgage insurance premium, is so high. So keep that in mind. Second thing I want to discuss is living trusts. I know this is kind of a little outside normally what I talk about, but I do want to bring this up because there's a lot of issues that rear their ugly heads with living trusts, and that is somebody goes out and they get a reduced fee from somebody to put together a living trust, and they never put the property or the bank accounts in the living trust. So this means basically they have the living trust, but when they go to sell the property, they find out, wow, that property was never put in the living trust. It was the intention to put in a living trust, but it was never done. In this case, they have to do what they call a Hagstad petition through the courts to show that the intent was for that person to put the property in a trust, and then the court will eventually go ahead and do that and allow it to go into the trust. The reason I'm bringing this up, and it's real important, most of the title companies out here will do a pre-open escrow. In other words, when you take a listing before you sell the property, you can go ahead and open escrow basically, or at least get a title report. This is really important to do because this will show who is vested on that title. Because the worst thing you can do is take a listing and then find out later when you get it in escrow that that person doesn't have any signing authority, because you thought it was in a trust, but it never really got recorded in a trust. I have a refinance recently where the attorney never recorded the deed. Thank goodness they kept the deed in their safe or in their file cabinet. We realized, gee, the property's still in the deceased person's name. How come it never went in a trust? The attorney searched around and found out, oh, whoops, sorry, I never recorded it, and they had the deed from 5 years ago. At least they were able to record it, so we have a valid transaction now. Anyway, I hope I'm not confusing you. It's highly recommended to do a pre-open of an escrow when you do a listing. This really helps you out to have a head start on knowing everything that's associated with the property, as well as loans if somebody forgot they have an extra loan on there or something. Anyway, food for thought. Rob Warner, Big Valley Mortgage, 530-391-1554. Make it a great day.